What's up, everybody? Crappie Kirby, or as the hipsters are calling me on YouTube, CK in the his house. It is Sunday, May 31st, the last day of May. A beautiful Sunday, a little bit of wind, perfect chop on the water at Hillsdale. And hopefully we catch some fish so you actually see this, because if we don't catch any fish, it won't make YouTube. So cross your fingers, heading to Hillsdale. Here we go. All right, everybody, we finally arrived. It is a zoo out here. Beautiful day. A lot of people are boating and watercrafting. I'd like to say hello to my buddy Rupert, who's out here with his family. Got to see him a little bit, let him swim with Deej. She's already been in the water. But we're gonna set up on the flats, see if these crappie magnets can't deliver with 12-foot poles. The first one being the BnM brush cutter. And I apologize about the wind. And we're gonna go with a couple of minnowish type baits. First, a little swim body there by Crappie Magnet and the double cross head, and then just a regular Crappie Magnet body and kind of a silvery minnow pattern with a chartreuse head. So we're gonna, these poles are 12 foot, so if we just let them go to the base, we know we're at 12 foot deep. We are fishing in 15, so that's gonna be about right. We're just gonna set it out 12-foot pole, maybe give it one more foot to allow the actual holder length, and we're just going to see if we can't present these out in front, see if we can't have some success. So that's the first pole. Second pole, the ever popular famous Caps and Coleman 12-foot pole. All right, and on this particular one we don't have any jig bodies, so we'll come back to that, and we'll go with the next pole, which is by far and away my favorite pole. And the water's going to calm down as these boats come off here in the evening. But my favorite pole, the Bucks Pro Staff Super Stiff. Okay, a lot of times I'm not used to that buggy whip effect, so we're going to put this one out. 12-foot pole, super stiff. Like I said, it's a little wild out here today. We might actually have to put some extra weight, but we'll see. And on this particular setup, we're going with some black and chartreuse with a white head and some therapist color with a hot pink head. We're gonna set that one out there. Boy, it is rough. It is rough. I don't know if we're gonna catch anything it being this rough out here. We'll see. Well, sometimes in the fishing world, things just don't go according to plan with Mother Nature. And in this case, boat traffic. All right, we've got Mother Nature giving us some crazy, crazy waves, and then we have a lot of boat traffic out here. As you can kind of see, those guys are having a good time, just zipping by, cruising through our fishing hole. So, and you can't blame them. It's an absolutely beautiful day. So a little bit too rough to do the spider rigging with the crappie magnets, because they do need to have that holding still thing. There we go, here's another boating guy. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Open that engine up, baby. And you can kind of tell, it's like being in a crazy rodeo here. It's very rough. You're probably gonna get seasick watching this. But we have caught 2 fish in a row, white bass and a crappie. Going back to old reliable, the Sharpshooter 6, and basically a crappie magnet with basically kind of a minnow color and a big 1/4 ounce head or 1/8 ounce head. And we're just throwing it out. We're over some structure here, counting to about 12 because they're staying close to the bottom with this rough water, and then just reeling it back ever so slowly. Nice little thump, and guess what? Our first keeper crappie. Our first keeper. Boom. Sardis gold. All right. Sardis Gold working its magic. I apologize if you're all seasick out there from all this crazy wind and boat traffic. Let's see if we can't put another one in. That was a nice fish. Threw out, count to about 10, watch the line as it falls. And then just reel it back. Slow as you can. Reel about 5 reels and then just stop reeling and let that jig fall again while watching your line. See if they'll hit it on the fall. No dice there. And reel it again, couple reels. Let it fall. There he is. Sardis Gold. He's right at 10 inches. We're gonna let him go. But hey, what a cool little color change. Because that's like 2 in a row now. If we can make it 3, maybe it was a great color change. I don't know, we'll see. Throwing it out. 10-second, 12-second countdown. Watching your line as it falls. Make certain they don't hit it on the fall. Anytime your line does something different, you set the hook. Once it gets down there around the bottom, just start reeling. And I'll reel 4 or 5 reels, and then I'll stop and just let it fall. Let it fall into there and raise up. Reel again, couple reels. Let it fall. Just let it drift. And there he is. On the drift, right there by the boat. Little crappie. I think that Sardis Gold was the color, baby. Woo! Hey, who needs minnows when they're run out of minnows? I guess you don't, because we're catching them. Throw it out there. 10. Thought I saw my line jump there. 11. 12. Right there, I'm probably right. Need to start reeling. So we don't get caught up in the brush piles. But these fish are hovering above. There he is. We're catching them almost every cast now that we switched over to that Sardis Gold. Plus the sensitivity of this BnM Sharpshooter 6. Unmatched. Unmatched. Sardis Gold producing almost every cast. I love it. I love it. I love it. Throwing it out. Excuse me. Count to about 8, 9, 10. And then just reeling it back as slow as possible. And they're thumping it. Oh, missed him, or else I went over a brush pile. There he is. Little fish. Little fish, let me in. I guess you don't need minnows. I guess that's the point we're trying to make. You just need practice. If I would have known I could have done this, I never would have bought minnows. Okay, Sardis Gold did absolutely phenomenal. We had like 4 or 5 fish in a row, but the sun has gone behind that cloud. So I'm going back to a more solid white color. Something that they can see because there's no sun to reflect off all those gold flakes. So we're gonna lighten it up down there because, and heck, I don't need my sunglasses anymore. Let's see if we can't catch one. After that sun went down, I made about 4 more casts with the Sardis Gold. I didn't have any luck. I'll get it down here. Start reeling it up real slow. And voila, crappie. Another 10-inch crappie. It's too easy. Too easy once you determine the pattern. And I think making that switch to that solid white, common sense wise, it's going to have a bigger, clearer presence than a clear, sparkly bait. Lots of fish down there. Lots of fish right there. I'm going to cast right to them. That's the beauty of having the Garmin Livescope, in my opinion. I know everybody has different opinions. Mounted on your trolling motor. When you're locked in on windy conditions like this, the trolling motor is constantly adjusting left and right to keep you on that magical GPS spot that you set up. So in this particular sense, it looked to the left and I saw a huge school of fish. So that's where I cast it. See a lot of them right along the bottom. This should be good. Sun's tucked down under that cloud. There he is. Nice one. I mean, felt nice. There's no mirrors down there, so they don't know how big they are, so they don't know how to fight. He fought like a lot bigger crappie. But he was right along the bottom, and he hit that fin spin. Or not fin spin, Crappie Magnet. See if they can do it again. Oh, I'm right in a bunch of them right now. Oh, missed him! Guaranteed my skirt's pulled down. Nope. Oh, I love this. I love this. Could do this all night. I could do this all night. Knocked the skirt down off of it. Pulling on the skirt. Dirty little crappie. Hit it on the way up. Well, if we're gonna clean one crappie, we might as well clean two. I guarantee you we're probably going to clean 3 and 4 too, because they are thick down there. That's 2 in a row. There's another nice one coming off the bottom. Tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Tiny bubbles. In the wine. There he is. You saw it that time. Nice keeper crappie. Boom. Whoop, fella. He fell off and fell right into the live well. So let's do it again. Okay, it's falling down right now. It's falling, it's falling. I'm right in their faces. Now I'm just gonna hold on. Kind of see me popping up and down on that one. Boom, I got him. Hopefully you saw that. And that's a nice crappie. Boom. That was easy breezy. You can't do that again. Okay, we're still recording. Dropping down. Dropping down into Crappie Town. I'm right above board range. One's coming to look at it. He's right there thinking about it. And there, he took it. It's right in his face. He took it. 10 inches. Too little. Kerplunksky. Alright, so let's do it again. Let's drop down. I want to see you get it. Oh, there comes one. Boom! I got that one. You saw that? Please be recording. Hey, we got it on the tape. Woo! That's fun. That's fun. Let's do it again. We're situated perfectly. I'm going to come down. Oh, you can see that one fish swimming back down. Okay, so drop down. Where am I at? Should be popping at the top of the... I'm right at the top of the trees. I'm dropping down into the tree. I'm right above the forward range. Oh, that one came up. I don't know if you can see it on the left there, but he hit it pretty fast. Swarming around that tree. I guess you really don't need minnows. That's the one thing we're learning here. Okay, so there I'm dropping down. Dropping down all the way to the bottom. And all the way to the bottom. Popping it up a little bit. A couple of fish looking at it. I'm right there. I'm right there. Oh, here comes a big one. Right there. Got him. Taking him up the screen. And sure enough, big old crappie. Well, that's about 7, 8 keepers. I think you got the video game aspect on it. Yep, it was still recording. Man, what fun is that? And look, now that all the boat traffic's gone, it's beautiful, it's calm. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's so dark. Hopefully you can even see me. Good night. God bless. Subscribe.